the word Zakat is repeated almost as many times in Quran as namaz. So that means that the divine places great significance to it for every believer. And it obviously meant something much more profound to early Islamic societies, and they reacted as such. And the biggest signature of Zakat that emerged in 9th and 10th century were the institutions, were not personal glorification projects. They were all institutions that remained for hundreds, if not thousands of years in certain cases. And the focus of these institutions was to ensure that the most deserving and most promising students from all backgrounds are able to access the highest level of scholarship to be able to then define the sense of leadership that early Islamic societies required. So this is all historically preserved. और इसका momentum इतना ज़्यादा था कि Catholics were deeply influenced by it. So a lot of Catholic institutions, when they came into contact, especially with those societies after the Crusades, उन्होंने इस ethic को internalize करना शुरू किया, propagate करना शुरू किया. So you have a number of Catholic higher educational institutions in the Catholic part of Europe. Very significantly, Protestants really realized this has perhaps the greatest potential. Protestants ने अपना घर बना लिया था न्यू वर्ल्ड में, which is known as United States. और वहाँ पर अर्ली राइटिंग्स ऑफ थॉमस जेफरसन में बिल्कुल ये बात मौजूद है कि दिस इज़ one of the most inspiring features of Islamic societies that Protestants ought to learn from. And that's why he ensured that the government creates the conditions in which philanthropy was encouraged to create institutions. And what were the institutions that they focused on in early America? Invariably, they were universities. So whether it's a Harvard or a Yale or a Princeton and so on, they were basically Protestant institutions. And obviously with time they have become more secular and etc. So this was the idea of reshaping philanthropy, that Pakistan at this juncture in our history perhaps requires that to recapture this ethic more urgently than perhaps anything else.